Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. All right. How much time can we save in the regular category against 8 enemies if the game actually starts? Kunio actually making the mob feel like I can fight them. You actually got me. Holy freaking crap. I can't believe they're that smart. And I can't believe that actually worked. I can't possibly imagine a faster mob fight even with me being knocked down because Kunio went God mode. What a way to start. I guess I should fight the mob in the warehouse too, just in case that happens again. Just in case. Well then. Kunio does not appear to be doing as much work over there. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Okay. Well, that was an incredible first fight. Probably served me better to just reset there now. Hello, Andres. I was gonna take one of those weapons, but maybe I won't. Yeah. I can't expect to have fights like that against the mob ever again. Wow, that's happening a lot. Flying Chaz. That is happening so much right now. Still don't know what that's all about. I could see him coming, but there was nothing I could do. Cuneo is just going to be in a stare down with all of them. Yep. What's up, Bob? Good to see you. Hope your birthday went amazing. And hope you're doing well right now. Maybe I should keep trying to fight them, at least in there, just because I've seen how well that can go. Don't know. How in God's name did they... What? I have no idea how I got knocked down earlier, but okay. Cuneo's a cone boy. That's too much to ask. Double mob is a bit too much to ask. What's up, Teal? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Playing a bit more of this game. Seeing if I can go a bit faster using 8 enemies here. Compared to what I was able to do last week. It does lag the game a lot, so there's that. And nice miss dash. I'm having a lot of trouble seeing the frat boys here. Yeah, powerful leaps, they speed up the movement into rooms whenever you're this slow. I cannot see the frat boys right now. Okay, see ya. That actually helps. Whoops. That wasn't going great anyway. Rosie Cat, welcome. It's awesome to see everybody. Nope, no chain. I can't do anything. Not a very good start in terms of seeing the frat boys. Still no frat boys. Can't do anything. Still no frat boys. There is a good mob fight. It is possible. Just very difficult. Kunio's a cone boy. Takes absurd luck in all of these fights for them to go quickly. With 8 enemies on the screen, it's very likely I'm going to be hit. Mob again. Kunio's running into the wall. I'm landing on every— oh my god! What? Kunio's not helping at all. I got hit by nothing. Yep, nothing I could do. That was an interesting glitch. We had a very colorful dragon twin there. That's gonna be happening with this many people on the screen. The game is not gonna know what to do. Oh my god, the frat boys exist. Nice block! And now they're coming in. Holy crap. The one time I get to see them and they immediately destroy me. Yep, nothing I could do. I was holding the block button. But when your defense stat is low, then sometimes you just don't block. Look at him go. Nothing I can do. So yeah, there's the lag. That slows things down a little bit. Entrees. Sure, let's take the ladder for whatever reason. See if that helps versus the frat boys. I missed him somehow with the longest weapon in the game. I can't hit anybody. I can't do anything. Okay. I will not take the ladder next time. Frat boys are actually not necessarily better in that room, because when there are 8 of them, they're even more aggressive than the mob. And so you're even more likely to get hit and knocked around constantly. Hello, dragons. There what? There's so many of them. Oh my god. I did all of that work. And some of them were just refusing to engage. Yeah, they're so aggressive. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, they're not necessarily faster than the mob if you get a good mob fight. They might be more likely to go around as fast more often. Now let's see if it's possible for me to get the frat boys in the warehouse. I always get the homeboys in here right now for some reason. Cunha, what are you doing? Yep. Yep. I just bounced off of every single wall in the game. Yeah. I need to see the frat boys in there, but I haven't seen them in a run yet. Since trying this strategy. What's up, Lucky? Hope you're doing amazing. Not doing too badly. Nice. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly either. What in God's name are you doing? That was very weird, but acceptable. The spawns are very strange with 8 people. Homeboys in here again? Am I getting the same seed every single time? Please give me frat boys. I will try 3 warehouses to try to get the frat boys here. There are so many of them. Okay. Let's keep going. Remember to stop here. See what Cunio does here. Oh my god, he just messed it up. Okay, that was good, I guess. But he has my chain, so I'm gonna hope to see long chains on the way. He want one of the one-off grunts to just say, "If you destroy me, you'll be just as bad as me." If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Good. Well done, Cunio. Frat boy's first try when I don't need him. I have no long chain this time. So this run is probably gonna suffer. Let's see who we get here. Frat boys. Really, look at you go. Look at you go. Where is everybody? Frat boys are usually so aggressive. Kunio's not doing a frickin' thing. Nice 1 damage, Kunio. Alright, time for the big lottery. Homeboys. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. There's so much lag, I can't do my inputs. Yep, nothing I could do there. Homeboys are not the best. They take many, many, many hits, and they're hard to wrangle. And they never come toward you. So I'm losing a crap ton of time here. Nice fight, though. Exactly 10,000 yen. Let's see what sort of shoes we get. Bad ones, I believe. Let's see. Again, no long chain here. So I might not be very effective in for the rest of the game. And the locals will absolutely kill me here. Can't fight him. Can't fight him. Goodbye, Kunio. It would have been nice to have your help, but okay. So this is gonna go even slower than it was already going because I had to reset the room several times. Kunio will have no way of helping me because he is dead. What? What? My input? What happened to my input? My B button just pretended that it wasn't pressed. Okay, that was weird. I just got an input eaten. Alright then. Good attempt. 1:11 p.m. Oh well. That was a really weird run. But all of them are going to be against 8 enemies. Attempt number 200 in this category. Kunio's not doing anything. Then he decided to prove me wrong. And now he's not doing anything. That was attempt number 200. I need that. No freaking way. And there's the lag. I just lost about 10 seconds, and we have to fight the mob again. That's only really useful against the frat boys. Yep, Kunio's just going over to stare at them. I got knocked down. What are you doing over there? That felt a lot faster than that, but the variance is just going to be absurd with 8 enemies. Now we're hoping for the frat boys in the warehouse. I could have maybe tried to get those chains. I'm not sure how worth it would have been. Amazing. Kunio's doing absolutely nothing. He's just dancing around. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god. 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 I just took out Rocco normally. And somehow saved time. Okay. I guess this run is glitchless so far. This is gonna be the run, isn't it? Inputs are really weird right now. Kunio's just watching. Alright, he's got my chain. And I missed my jump. And there, and I can't get out, I can't get out, I can't get out. Lag percent category. Crash percent. Alright, no eagles so far. No long chain. If this run ends up being world record, then we'll have a lot of improvement to be able to make. Locals in here, huh? Let's see who we got here. Oh my god. What are they doing? They're all just standing there. Kunio is pretending to help, but he's hitting nobody. Did he run away or go for a weapon? I can't tell what's going on. They ran away. Alright, let's keep going. That's the locals. That's the locals. That's the gamers. That's also really bad. Okay. Try again. Rest in pieces! You lost the lottery. But we're seeing that we can consistently save time against 8 enemies compared to 4 enemies, so... Frat boys, let's see if we can actually get a decent fight here. What are you doing over there? They're so freaking aggressive compared to the mob, it's ridiculous. I can't move. I can't do anything. That was so bad, but it's still faster than usual because it's the frat boys. Still a sub 50. I spent half of that split just stuck in my buttons. Like an absolute buffoon. Let's see what happens here. We haven't gotten first try frats a single time in this stream. Where are you going? You're still alive, dear God. Let me guess, Kunio's doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm seeing no death text. That's gonna hit him. I still got it. What? What? He was all the way out. How? What? What? I don't know why that failed. And of course, I ran off the screen, so we couldn't see what happened. But he must have like teleported back in. I don't know if the uppercut that he did had something to do with it. Whatever. There you go, Kunio. Goodbye, sir. Kunio, what in God's name are you doing? He wasn't even pretending to do anything. He was just doing that weird stutter step. He could have helped that whole time, but that was all me. I mean, that's... you could say that at any point in these runs. He could have helped at any time. Yes, he could have. Alright, attempt number 2. Lots of second try frats. No first try frats. Nice blocking. Nice blocking. Can't block with that in your hands, dumbass. Nothing I can do about that. He's still alive. That was weird, but we still saved time. I hate getting knocked down, but there's nothing I can do about it. Let's just keep going. Remember to stop here. See what Kunio does. He's pretending to help. He's got the chain. Okay. Hopefully I see the eagles on the way. In a place where they can actually have their chains. Like right here. Nope. Or here. Nope. No long chain, so this run's gonna suffer. Well done, Chaz. Alright. Time for the mid-game slot machine. What sort of gang do we see in here? The jocks, the usual. Nope. Yep, there is nothing I could do there. That guy, I can't hit him, and he's hit me like 6 times. He's still alive! Kunio is not pretending to do anything. What in God's name? Alright, time for the biggest lottery. That is the internationals. Oh dear. Don't get in a stare down, you idiot! Alright, let's see what sort of shoes we get. This is a really weird run, but again, all of them are going to be in this category. Let's just take the 9,000. I don't think the 12,000 are that effective for this category. I can't tell what those do either. Maybe I should have taken the 12,000. Alright. Can't take the locals in the next room. Let's see what happens. Again, I have no long chains, so I'm a problem. Alright. And Kunio's probably gonna fall. That guy fell in! What? Whoa! That's not the guy I wanted to hit. Kunio is just in a stare down. Alright, let's see if the input works this time. Okay. What a strange run. Let's keep going. Hoping to see the internationals in the next room. That's pretty rare. And I got him twice in a row. So that's really, really stupid time loss. Nothing I can do. This is much better than facing them, though. What? That hit absolutely nobody. Nice job running the wall, Kunio. That really helps. He's running away. He's getting something that'll make him very useless. He's running into the wall. Great job, Kunio. That was lovely help. Oh my god, I actually got in the hoop. It's so freaking hard in this version. So I've been knocked down a billion times and I hate this run, but let's see what happens. We get the plague. Nice dodging. Doug! Please! Let me guess, Kunio's in a stare down. Yes, he is. Nothing I can do about that. All right. Let's see what Kunio does here. He half helped. All right. And sub 830. Okay. Very, very, very strange speedrun, but that's just the way it's always going to be, fighting against 8 freaking enemies in this game. I figured it would be faster, and it was. We got knocked down like 6 times. We got hit all over the place. Kunio didn't help very much. So there's way more potential. 8 mighty foes are no match for the Boncho duo. Hope y'all enjoyed that. 8 mighty foes. I have 8 mighty viewers right now. The foes cannot compare to the strength that I receive from those who support me. Or something. Fun times. I'm glad. So, second try, frat boys in the warehouse. Third try, Ivan's room. But as I recall, the Kobayashi split went pretty well. I might give this a shot for like 20 more minutes. But I'm not going to push too hard here. Sum of best is 8 flat. Interesting. I wonder if the shoes I got were actually quite good. Because it seems like the endgame fights actually went pretty fast. We got a run done. Entrees. I'd love to see you in Mojo's room. There goes my light. My input got eaten by the lag. Go, Chaz. Thank you all for being here so far. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. What is going on? Kunio, what? No. Kunio would be more effective if he turned into a mighty Gundam, like the great secret agent Son Goku. Even if he turned into a mighty Gundam, he would probably just stare at everybody. But that would make him more effective against the Saiyans wearing Mega Man helmets. Entrees again. Yeah, that's understandable. That's very understandable. I look forward to never hearing the end of it. Where's that guy going? I missed my turnaround because there was so much... I missed my turnaround again because there was so much lag. He just threw the cone straight down. I'll take it, I guess. How did that miss? I guess I'll keep going. You never know what could happen for the rest of the run. Yeah, keep being obsessed with that. I will only take first try frats here. Nope. Yep. I held the block button, but nothing happened. I should probably just run straight at the frat boys whenever they appear. That's an interesting sentence. Long chain? He's like, here, have it! And mob. Sure, let's try this anyway. No. Only effective against the frat boys. Long chain? Nope. And now we get the frat boys. What? Guess he was tired of the chain. How is he out of range? He's impossible to hit. That wasn't a pickup. I guess I went too early. What's up, Ersatz? Good to see you. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, anytime I get that bike, I like to try to take it to the end. That's fine. I hope you enjoyed. Frat boys, let's just go. They're so freaking aggressive. I can't hit a single one of them. Yep, nothing I can do about that guy. The frat boys in this version are definitely more like their NES counterparts. Kunio's a cone boy. And there's a good mob fight. They cooperated. Yep. It's really remarkable when there are 8 enemies on the screen. Alright, can we get first try frats for the first time today? Yes, we can. It's also very laggy when there are 8 enemies. It's that guy again. I can't hit that guy. Still not a best split because what I got when I was testing before starting stream was really good. Kunio is still a cone boy, by the way. He still has his cone that he brought from the beginning. Let's see if he does anything versus Blade with it. Yes, I did. It's a nice little glitch because that wall is glitched. I can take the chain. Still hoping to see a long chain on the way. We might be able to save time compared to world record if we can keep that till the end game. Nope. And nope. Okay. So we're going without the long chain again. Kunio is still a cone boy. Ha! Yeah, it's gone. He's gonna find one again somehow before this is all said and done. 1,000 cracked fists. Alright, bad gang. Bad gang. I'll try fighting them though. He's still alive. That's how bad the homeboys are. That hit nobody! There are so freaking many of them. I can't do anything. We need to see the entrees in the next room. We're a very good gang. The dragons are acceptable as long as they don't destroy us. My fist went straight through his head and nothing happened. That happens in this game sometimes. He's still alive. Can't do anything. Alright, dragons were very helpful there. And Kunio will not be. I can't do anything. That was perfect timing. Kunio, great job. Alright, what kind of shoes do we get this time? Absolutely nothing. We'll see, actually. Alright, likely to see the locals in the next room many, many times, which would ruin the run. Let's see what we get. Locals. Can't fight them. Homeboys, very bad. Nice blocking! Holy cow! Kunio's not doing a single thing, and I'm dead. Yeah, Kunio was just in a stare down with all of them the whole time. That was some amazing blocking. It's like I was fighting a human player there. Yeah, Kunio's a really cool guy. He's non-violent. Very chill. Nothing I can do about that. Except for what I did, which actually kind of worked out decently. Okay. We'll take it. Chill guy when he's not around thugs. Sometimes when he's around thugs, he's even more chill. Alright, I will try for the frat boys 3 times in the warehouse. We got him first try. What? Everybody's so separated. What is that guy doing down there? Why is he down there? Why are you down there? Are you ever planning to fight us in a fighting game? Oh my god, he's got perfect spacing. That was a terrible frat boys fight. I did all I could. We barely saved time over a second try, frat boys. Let's see what Kunio does here. He's starting to run away. And he just knocked him out of my way. And he took my chain. Thanks, Kunio. Let's see if we can get a long chain on the way. It's been a while since we've been able to do that. Nope, rockers. And... nope, jocks. So yet again, no long chain. Generic dudes. What? How did I not hit him, but he hit me? How does that make any s- What is going on? What happened to the hitboxes? Generic dudes are supposed to be good, but the game just broke. I suck, but the game broke. That's okay, that run sucked. All of my hitboxes went straight through everybody. Great start. I can't do anything. Nope. Kunio, why are you just standing there? Kunio, what are you doing? He's in a stare down. Nothing I could do. I don't know why that happens. I have to have an AI partner or else I would get destroyed by 8 enemies. But sometimes I wish I could go alone. That's like I do in the original version. I threw it straight up somehow. I don't know why. Everybody's just standing there this time. I missed my dash because there's so much lag. Nice blocking. Oh, they died. That was really weird, but it was somehow kind of quick. Kunio's a cone boy. Entrees. Mojo's room, please. Alright, I'll try for the frat boys in the warehouse 3 times here. There's 1. There's 2. And... Yep. Worst possible way for the run to continue. What? None of that made sense. How did I just get hit by the tire from my own weapon? Thank you for the clip. What is going on? Kunio is just staring at everybody. You're still alive? And I'm getting hit. I can't do anything. Nice spacing. Nice spacing. This is such a bad start, but this is going to end up being world record. Because it's still a 50. The frat boys... relentlessly misbehaving, but still being weaker than the mob. Which is why we will accept only them in the warehouse. I will try for them 2 times this time. But we're gonna get them first try. Nope. What? How did I land on that? The game is being really weird right now. That's right, he doesn't just immediately fall down in this version. He has the ability to actually stand up when you hit him, so I have to knock him down with the knockdown attack. That was my fault. This could still world record somehow. Kunio picked up the chain, so now I can't use it. But now I don't have to avoid it, so there's that. We got the quick text. Hoping for a long chain on the way. Good job, Kunio. Long chain? Nope. Long chain? Long chain. Alright, let's give it a shot. See if it actually helps us toward the end game. Kunio's a cone boy, not anymore. Let's see if we can get through the mid-game lottery. Not with a gang like that. I hit absolutely nobody there somehow. 1 damage. What? Cowboys are really bad. Nice avoidance. He's got my chain. He's got my chain. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I got the rock instead of the chain because the game sucks. Nice miss. That missed somehow. Kunio's got my chain. He's never gonna give it back to me. Please run into the wall. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get my chain back. This run is probably dead. I'll go for this, I guess. He's probably gonna throw it away in one of these rooms and I'll never have it again. He just ran into the wall and it's gone. Oh well, that would have been nice to have. I got knocked down somehow, I don't know how. That guy's gone, which is actually nice. Alright, we still lost time there somehow. Oh yeah, that's right, because it went really well in world record. We can possibly save time in the next split, though. Because I had to reset the room twice. Jocks. That's interesting. I was going for that, buddy. What? What? Invincible. He was invincible. Nice stare down. And he's all the way gone. He's gone. This is a video game, I think. You're doing great, Kunio. Thanks for helping. This is probably world record, because it sucks. I got on the hoop again. Locals would kill the run. And I got the locals. Kunio, I was about to hit him. Look at him go. He's unhittable. Good job, Kunio. I hate this run. But it is a new world record. 820. All right. More terrible school fights. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Zyzy. I really appreciate it. We're making steps. The jocks did not cooperate toward the end of the fight in Ivan's room. We had a really weird Cowboys fight in Mojo's room. Really weird fight in Turk's room. As I recall, this is a run where I failed the Rocco kill. That's the way it goes. And we had to reset the top floor for the locals. So that's interesting. Yeah, somehow one of my Neketsu Street Basket videos got a decent amount of views. Very interesting. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed that run. Now sub 8 looks possible. Yeah, and there's my sum of best, 747. But I actually think I'm gonna let that be good for that category for now, because I have some stuff to show off. Hopefully this will work. Oh dear. Oh dear. What? Okay, that's more like it. Double Saria. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed those runs. Now let's watch some different categories, where we go zippy 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 zoo, and it's truly a woohoo. With the pre-strengthened characters. So things are a little bit faster. This is also the easiest difficulty mode, which I was just playing with the non-strengthened characters. And things go a little bit differently. Again, we're going against 8 opponents, because that's faster. And I changed it. Instead of having to face 20 opponents in each school, we only have to face 10 to clear the rooms. Thank you for watering your streamer. Yeah, now I can face the mob in here just fine, because I'm a telekinetic young man with great power and great responsibility. And that fight's already done, by the way. Boom. In and out. Just like that. Hello, Blade. Goodbye, Blade. Don't have to worry about Kunio messing things up there. Onward to the mid-game, which again is always a lottery, even in categories like this. Because if we see schools that don't bring weapons, then we're screwed in this room. It's remarkable how much more optimized this is than what I was just doing. Cowboys again. They didn't go super fast in the run that we just saw, but that wasn't a problem. So the world record that I got on stream a week ago or so was 3:56. We are currently 10 seconds ahead of that because I'm facing 8 enemies instead of 4. Jocks in here should be fine. Let's get those coins so we can load the last 2 guys. Nice. So far, so good. Nothing's been too bad here. What do we get here? Okay, we have 2 weapons, and we're getting a weapon gang. Anyway, how did you avoid that? Whatever, we're fine. That was a pretty good locals fight. And now we have extra weapons to destroy Ivan with. Bit of a late entry there. Let's hopefully get the gym jump here. Nice. Save some movement by jumping there. And who do we get here? Plague. We get all gangs that can appear in here are weapon gangs, so we should be fine in that regard. Nice dodging. And the Dragon Twins. Okay. What? The game just glitched there. I tried to target them and finish them off, but it didn't let me target them, but they were still alive, which it shouldn't happen. I don't know why that happened. That cost me about 2 or 3 seconds. We got a 333. That is a new world record. In the easiest difficulty mode with a strengthened character. So yeah, a very unfortunate happening there with the Dragon Twins, where the game just tried to fool me into thinking that there was no target left and they were already dead. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it didn't actually teleport me with skaters. Because when I did the spin move in the middle of the floor, it should have teleported me to them because they were still alive and targetable. But it just refused for some reason, and so I thought they were dead, and so I ran up to them, and they were still alive. And so I had to improvise. And I did! I finished it off, but that was a shame. But yeah, that's a little bit cleaner than doing it with Alex and Ryan, huh? Kunio and Riki. But that's how much time it saves to go against 8 opponents instead of just 4. Almost 25 seconds. But because the ending was a little bit sloppy, 25 whole seconds. That's the most amount of time I've ever heard of in my life. But because the ending was a little bit weird, I decided to keep going. And I wanted to... I was a little curious if sub 330 was possible. It's so incredible that this game lets you go up against 8 enemies. Whoa, loud cone noises. Loud cone noise. Sometimes this game has very loud slappy noises with different effects. We got the fast text that time. You can, based on very, very nebulous luck with reputation in the early goings, you can either get slow text with Hasebe or fast text. Obviously, you want the fast text for a speedrun. Alright. Loud, slappy noises. Hi, Kinoshita. Bye, Kinoshita. He can also do fast text or slow text. We got the fast text that time. Thank you for opening the door for me, Phil. Thank you for opening the door for me, Chaz. The double door open. Oh, nice dodge. We'll take it. Locals, that should be okay. In this freaking category. Nice. Oh, they cooperate. Why was he still a target? He should have been well out of HP there. Alright, we got a second lead. Use them as a teleport target. Use him as a teleport target. And... a weapon gang, we're good. No! Slap! That's it? Alright, we'll take it. That went pretty fast. Yep, best split, that makes sense. Goodbye, Say. Alright, let's bring a weapon in. Let's see if we get a weapon gang. Oh, no weapon no extra weapon, but thankfully we got a weapon school. And weird things are happening. Okay. He was still there. The game didn't target anybody because I got a delayed spawn, and so we're losing a lot of time here. That sucks. Oh, we lost 4 seconds. That is a crap ton in this category. Wow. Oh well, let's try and finish it out. We know we can save time here if we get a cleaner Dragon Twins fight. That was everybody? Wow. Let's just do this. Let's just not worry about trying to hit them with a different move. Let's just do that. And, wow, we saved 3 seconds. Yep. So that's gonna be a world record. After losing 4 seconds on the Ivan split. So now we're starting to see the potential here for the sub 330. We're the Slappy Guys. The Slappy Guys turf. Yep. There was another new world record. So now we definitely know that we can get a sub 330. You think your favorite part of the run isn't any of the fights, but the way you just vertical launch through the basketball hoop to the second floor. Yep, the gym jump is truly a special part of it. I'm really glad they kept the ability to land on the basketball hoops in this game. Yeah, even with the fact that I changed the gravity in this in the game to +2 in order to make people fall faster, there's a special item that allows you to jump really high if you buy it from Merlin's Mystery Shop. So I can still jump exceedingly high through the +2 gravity and get up to the basketball hoop. Not to be too basic, but as someone who is on the periphery of this, you're always amazed by the optimization. These are the categories in River City Ransom EX and River City Ransom EX 2007 that just look fast. And once you get to this point, yeah, it just always, unless things like that happen, it just always looks so optimized. That's not a dumb thing to say at all. It's validating to hear that. Because that's the way it looks to me as well. Goodbye, Kinoshita. Yeah, I feel like this just looks like a speedrun. All the way through. Whenever you have a character moving this fast and hitting this hard. Alright, we got a weapon school, so we should be fine. Okay, bye. Oh my god, okay, never mind. We got wrecked there. Bye. Everybody's spreading out around us, and so our targeting got destroyed. We needed to be able to face a direction where nobody was, so that we wouldn't be doing our teleporting. Shreked. Nice. Ah, we didn't get the cone dance there. It looked like we might. Entrees. Frat boys? Okay, I'm just gonna decide to do this time. Instead of doing the teleporting tactic. That works out just fine. Nice. It's such a relief. That fight is just... Until I found a new strategy for the Kinoshita fight in the hardest difficulty mode, it was the biggest nightmare of that category. And so it was really satisfying to... Thank you for opening the door for me. Thank you for opening the door for me. It was really satisfying to have it be so solved in this category. Mob, okay. They come in with plenty of weapons. Very nice. Yep, best split there. Cowboys. Seen them a lot here. How did you end up all the way over there? Okay, that ended up being still fairly fast. Not as fast as world record, but... Let's see what we can do with this. We could potentially save... Or no. It was the Ivan split where we can save time. This, we need to go super well. Locals... they're not cooperating. Yep, they're not cooperating. That's gonna be time loss. Lost 2.5 seconds. Okay, let's see what we can do at Goda. No, I just decided to go for it. Because we lost so much time there. I did not try to stop to bring a weapon in here, and I just went all in on a weapon clan. Oh my goodness, that was super fast. And he's done. Wow. Okay, let's see what we can do on the top floor. We got the locals. Will they be a huge pain like they were in the factory? Not yet. We got a delayed spawn there, unfortunately. Just take care of them from here. Man, I was close to resetting in the factory with how terribly that went. But this is going to be the sub 330. 328. Yeah, that factory was a big shame. But it didn't destroy the run enough. So the run's not totally optimized. But everything except for the factory was pretty good. So I can't complain too much. That is the current world record in Downtown Neketsu Monogatari EX 2007 Parody Bon. Any percent easiest difficulty mode with pre-strengthened characters. We've defeated all of the slappy guys. In record time. Victory! So yeah, not the best, but I'm okay with that for now. And if I want, I can come back to it at some point and have some fun, but I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to come in and poke around at this and see what I could come up with. Apologies for the loud noises that are happening just outside the studio. I can no longer hear the game. Hope you all enjoyed that run. That is not the end of the story today, because that is not the other main category that I wanted to try to see if I could get somewhat optimized. Because of another thing I was doing on stream a little while ago, the hardest difficulty mode, which is way more of a slot machine. But I got some new ideas, and I wanted to see if they could actually make a difference. What are you doing, sir? I had to try to make sure I didn't pick up that cone there. There's the cone dance. Now we'll do the left-right strategy against the frat guys here in the hardest difficulty mode. Oh, he didn't get hit there. Have to wait to make sure that he doesn't get up with 0 HP and willpower. So now, here is the lottery versus Kinoshita. This isn't going well. This isn't going well. I was trying to play it safe before and bring an extra weapon in so that I could keep him stun locked, but that you saw how slowly that fight went. You saw how many times I got hit and accidentally picked him up, and I still saved 3 seconds compared to world record because the extra weapon that I brought in to keep him stun locked did way less damage. So that's one of the things I'm trying out. Hello, sir. And I'm getting slapped around here. Indeed. That's what everybody is saying. Yeah, I got punched in the face there, so I'm losing time. Gamers! Weird delayed spawns. This is a strange run. I decided to wait for the coin that time. That was not the best decision. It still had a ways to go. But I'm gonna try something different at Kobayashi. We've just been fighting him normally here, and that also is a huge slot machine because sometimes the weapons deal more damage than other times. And I was losing time every single time compared to world record on this split because the fight went really well in world record. Everybody's jumpy. These are the jumpy boys. Now I'm going to try classic strategies against Thor here. There he goes. He went super fast as well, so that is a best split. We are now almost 4 seconds ahead of world record, just like that. The jump fellas. Alright, let's bring a weapon in here, and we only got... Nope. We got Kunio'd. We need 2 weapons against the internationals. And we only have 1, and so this is going way too slow. And it's gonna go super slow against Goda as well. He's gonna get away as well. That's why we need 2 weapons. But that run showed what can happen if we get Kobayashi to cooperate in the factory. We weren't able to do it on great pace, and then we got Kunio'd by only having 1 weapon. But we did get a solid gold, baby. So let's try again. Another delayed spawn there. And I don't know why the weapons didn't work at first there. Nice cone dance. So we lost some time there. Got the quick text at Hasebe though. So that brings it back. Frat boys. Nice block. We got the triple kill at the end, though, so that didn't cost us any time. Weird fight, but I'll take it. Best split, okay. (2:22 p.m.) Now for the Kinoshita lottery. Okay, that actually went super well. And we are now 8.5 seconds ahead. Whoa. Now that's the sort of pace I'm looking for here. And we're not just going to be bleeding time for the entire rest of the game now, like I could expect before finding the new Kobayashi strat. Now we can hope to save time there. It's going to be tough to compete against the mid-game, though. Nobody got hit. Okay. Still okay. I was very lucky there in timing that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Generic dudes, that'd be really nice in the category I was playing earlier today. Nice. Okay, it looks like we're going to be taking an incredible pace into the factory, where we can now save time. Can we possibly be even more than 10 seconds ahead after the next split? We need to see a weapon school first. If we see the homeboys or the internationals, the run is immediately dead. Okay. That guy's a problem, though. He has 1 billion HP in this difficulty mode, but we got him. All right. Now, please, Kobayashi, please. He's gonna go up, isn't he? The game knows. The game 1 billion% knows. That was a good pace, but he didn't cooperate that time. And so now that room is a lottery in that respect. Because this is a Kunio game, and it has to be a lottery every single step of the way. Sometimes he jumps into the pit, sometimes he is smart, and he goes around on the platforms. So let's keep trying and trying to get good paces until we see one where he actually cooperates. If the CPU was predictable, we'd call it Streets of Rage. I was trying to come up a joke. Period. No elaboration. So now we do this strategy against the mob because those first 2 guys don't die. Then we spawn the last 2 guys over there. Not as fast as it could be against the frat guys, but it's okay. We're still a second ahead. Here we go, the Kinoshita Lottery. He's trying to mess up with my targeting! That's fine, that was a good fight. Flying Chaz! Alright, not as huge of a pace as last time, but still very good. Alright, here we go for the mid-game slot machine. We've got weapons here. I'm not sure why it targeted that guy even though he was dead, so I teleported for no reason there. But that was a really good fight. We might not even lose that much time here. Except I got a slow Turk fight. Okay, whatever. Entrees in Mojo's room in a category where it doesn't matter because the game knows. At least they're still gonna be fast. And now we've got another great pace heading into Kobayashi. Let's see what happens this time. Once again, we need to see a gang with weapons. And jocks again. We're seeing them a lot right now, which is a problem because of that guy. Yep, you can't hit him, and also he takes 1 billion HP. Okay, we got him. All right, Kobayashi, here you go again. Hello, Monkey Man, welcome. And the game knows. I had a chance to be on the same pace as last time, and he didn't cooperate again. That's the way it goes. So let's keep trying. We go again. Just slap some people around with our devastating telekinetic high school powers. We got the quick text, very nice. Chaz in the corner. Alright, frat boys can go faster here. Nice. We got bad luck with the weapons there, so we have to wait for him to get up. Still good. Coming up here is the Kinoshita Lottery. Will he cooperate this time? Okay, we'll take it, I guess. Perfect fight. And now we're 9 seconds ahead. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. Here we go to the mid-game slot machine. If we get the homeboys in the next room we have to fight in, the run is immediately dead. And... okay. I had a feeling it was gonna happen because of that incredible pace. But we got the jocks, and that guy might never be hit. Yep, he just cost us about 4 seconds because he was unhittable and he has so much HP. That really stinks. So the pace is not nearly as good now. We got the Eagles here. Homeboys! The homeboys did not appear. If they appear in the factory, then we're in trouble. Alright, it's a huge shame about that one jock. But let's see what we can do in the factory. We've got... oh, okay, that was weird. We got another decent pace, and... we got a weapon school. And they are all over the place, because that's what the locals do. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, Kobayashi, what do you say this time? He's not cooperating anymore. He cooperated the very first time when I wasn't on very good pace. And now he's not cooperating anytime I'm ahead now. That's the way it goes. We'll keep trying. Basically a coin flip, whether or not he goes up onto the platform and lives, or whether he takes himself out in the pit. So we do all that work, get on that great pace, and then we have to rely on a coin flip, and then we have to rely on a weapon showing up in Ivan's room. It's a Kunio speedrun for sure. We got the quick text at Hasebe. Alright. And he got away. Should still be okay. Except that happened. Not sure why we got the bad cycle there. We'll take it. Hopefully we can get a great Kinoshita fight. Oh, that's not a good start. Alright, but it went well after that. So we're still 6 seconds ahead. Thank you for opening the door for me. Alright, we got a weapon school, so we're ow! Maybe we're not fine. And is that guy targetless now? Okay, at least we got him. Could have been better, could have been worse. Who do we get here? Locals! Look at you go. What movement was that? Incredible movement, that's what it was. Okay, pretty slow fight there. Which is funny to say in a category like this, I know. Everything looks fast. But yeah, we're only 4.5 seconds ahead here, so... What do you want to bet that Kobayashi's gonna cooperate this time? Because the pace isn't nearly as good as it has been. Or do we get a weapon gang at all? No, we don't. Whatever. I'm getting punched, I'm getting destroyed. Let's just try this anyway. Let's just knock some people into the pit. And let's just do this. Never mind. But maybe I will try to see if I can fight versus a non-weapon school in Kobayashi's room, because we don't actually have to fight Kobayashi using the weapons anymore. So maybe I don't have to rely on that. That would take some of the intense variance out of it. Yeah, let's check out his fight log, which tracks how often you do certain moves. I don't know if that actually affects the AI whenever you have them be AI with you. Which is a very clear way to put that. I somehow managed to pick up a cone. I didn't buffer my input, I guess. Cone dance! We cursed the run by picking one up, but we blessed it by getting the cone dance. We got the slow text that time. Losing about 2.5 seconds. Thank you for opening the door for me, Phil. I could have gone over there sooner, but it's always hard to tell for sure. Alright. Off we go to the Kinoshita Lottery. Okay. Oh, there goes the chain. This is terrible. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, let's just not take that. Let's try again. I picked up a cone again with one guy remaining. You're just kind of at the mercy of where they happen to end up whenever you're running to get the coin to spawn that guy. We got the long text that time, so not the best start here. Hello, Chaz. Okay, we got the weird spawn this time, so we can actually spawn the last guys in without having to run to the right. That was weird. And yeah, they were really far apart. I decided not to take that. Let's go again. Hello, Doug. What are you— how did that not hit any of you? I guess we'll take it. We got the fast text this time. That helps. We got the weird spawn again. I don't know what was going on over there, but... What is happening? Well, in both cases, I simply couldn't see what was happening, so... Whatever. I just had to go based on oral cues, audio cues. Nice. Pretty fast. Nice fast text. Okay, we got a good start here. And potential to get a fast frat boys fight here. Except weird things happened. Okay, that's acceptable. Alright, sounds good, Lucky. I hope you have an incredible sleep. Thank you for tuning in. It's always amazing to have you. Nice 58. Alright. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a good Kinoshita fight. Time for the Kinoshita lottery. And nice dodge. And he's getting picked up a lot. And he got around my targeting again, and this is an absolute disaster. It could have been worse. We still saved 3.5 seconds, but lots of really weird stuff happened there. Jock in the corner. Thank you for opening the door for me. Okay, good. We got a weapon school here, so the run continues. Whoa! How did you get away? That was a huge shame. That was almost a really good fight, and then one guy cost like 2.5 seconds. Entrees in Mojo's room again, in a category where it doesn't matter as much. Holy freaking cow. And he got away again! What is with Sideburns right now? How is he turning into smoke and being absolutely invincible? So that mid-game was an absolute travesty. And once again, I have a feeling that this is the run where Kobayashi is going to cooperate. We did not get a weapon gang this time, so things are not looking good. Now I just have to try to use Nitroport and then use the enemies as weapons. That actually went kind of fast. Now I have to do this and try and jump over! That was my first time trying that, and it worked, but is he gonna cooperate? Of course he does, because the pace isn't as good. Ha 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 ha. We saved time, though, even versus a non-weapon school. So, let's just keep going. Let's bring the weapon in. Do we get 2 weapons? No. But we do get a weapon school. And, I don't know what I was thinking there, but it works out. And this guy is not cooperating. But we got him. Could have been worse. Now we have multiple weapons versus Goda. We'll see if that helps things out. What is going on? He got... Oh, this run is not the best, but we'll keep going because we're still ahead. Do we get the gym jump? Yes. Alright, it's up to the top floor and the Dragon Twins, who we haven't seen yet in this stream, but they are the biggest luck element in the entire run, which is truly incredible, isn't it? Because every single part of this run is a run-killing luck element. The Dragon Twins are the biggest part. They have to somehow stay together, and it's just almost impossible. I'm just gonna run and follow them this time. And this is the time where they're gonna cooperate, isn't it? Because there are 3 instances in this run where really unfortunate things happened. He just came over to stare at me, and... oh my goodness, they're not blocking. This is such a good fight. Yeah. This is gonna be world record. The Dragon Twins are always use RNG. Well, not if you keep them in check like that. This will probably not be a sub 440, but this will probably be a world record. Let's see if we actually deal damage here. I'm hearing a lot of 1 damage hits. Alright, there he goes. And 443. Because I start the timer late at the beginning. That is definitely a 443. But it is a world record. But yeah, you can... in River City Ransom NES, you can wrangle the Dragon Twins and take out all of the RNG aspects. And in this game, you can do so in other categories, but not in this one. In this one, you have to pray they cooperate. And they cooperated that time, because I wasn't super enthused about the run. But we were able to employ the new strategy against Kobayashi in this run. How about sideburns in the mid-game? My goodness. The ultimate getaway man. The unhittable maestro. The unhittable mystery maestro. And then Ivan got away as well. Oh, man. Oh, well. So, yeah, I was not done after this run. I knew that there was more to do. We could try to see if we don't have to wait as long for Kobayashi to jump into the pit. We could try to get a cleaner mid-game. But the beginning of this run was pretty good. A 58 Nishimura is a big deal. So this will definitely not be automatic, that's for sure. But let's keep going, let's see what we can do. Ah, take that! Look at him just perfectly following that thing. No cone dance. We got the quick text. Nice block. They did not cooperate very much that time. And so now I have to wait for the coin over there. And the weapons all got perfectly stuck on top. Okay. That was not to be. Ah, I got stuck. Nice. There's the fast text. So a good start here. Weird spawn, but at least the tire helped me out. Oh, but then that happened. Okay, Pretty Face ran away at least, but then I tried to nitro port him before he was a hitbox, a hurt box, a hurt, and oh, blah, 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 blah. So that warehouse could have gone better. Weapons got stuck again. Ow, my back. Ow, my back of my head. Oh, I'm dead. I will destroy that entire universe because I was hit in the back of the head and back of the back. Let's reset the entire universe. Okay. If I'd got a nice cone dance, if I'd gotten the double hit there, that would have been really fast. That's the long text. Losing about 2.5 seconds. Good start. Ow, 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 oh, nice block. That, oh my goodness, one of the weakest schools in the game. Mastering me. Alright then. Not the best, but it's fine. Fast text, good. Don't know what causes that to happen. It's something with my timing, obviously. Okay, not all the weapons got stuck that time. So we'll finally continue. It's been a while since we've gotten to the Kinoshita lottery. Let's see what happens with it this time. Exactly 360,000 yen. Ow. Nice. And he got up with 0 HP and willpower, so I can no longer target him. Let's not do that. Man. They cooperated. And we got the quick kill versus him. So we get a 24. And we get the long text with Hasebe, unfortunately. So that kind of ruins that. Excuse me. Nice. Oh! Wow! Sabenya! He just blocked all my hits every time. I've never, ever seen that many in a row before. One of the weakest characters in the game versus the strongest possible character you can make. That was really special. Let's go, pretty face guy. Unbelievable. Alright, so about 40 attempts later, we haven't made any headway. Nice start. Nice fast text. Alright, so we're gonna get the slow fight here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Nah, not the best Rocco fight. It's alright, we'll take it. And now, am I gonna start trying a different strategy against Kinoshita here? Am I going back for the safety strats? Yeah. Just take this stick. And you see how much less damage that does. 7 damage. And at the time, I'm like, I just don't understand why that's happening. I'm just taking it. But sometimes you can still get quick fights. Like that. So I'll take it. But I haven't really been thinking critically about why that might be happening yet. Thank you for opening the door for me, Chaz. Thank you for opening the door for me, Mobster. Do you psychically control the chains? Yes, you can psychically control all the weapons in this game with a special power that is actually Yamada's power, Slick's power. Nice generic dudes. It'd be nice to see them in the no cheats category. Alright, not bad. Who do we got here? Homeboys, that should be fine. They should coagulate. I don't know how you didn't get hit. Nice. Alright, this should be a better mid-game than last time. So we're ahead, heading into the factory. Let's see if we get a weapon school this time. That should increase our potential to save time. As long as they don't do hijinks like the locals can. Alright, we've got him. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't. Whatever. Let's play it safe here. Now, don't troll me. Of course he did. Oh well. We lost the coin flip. And the run is dead. He did not jump into the pit. We can psychically control the weapons, but we can't psychically control Kobayashi to do what we want. And yeah, so jumping across that pit can be really weird with the height mapping in that room. So sometimes I just prefer to play it safe by using Slick Trick to wake him up. Let's try again. Hello, Chaz. Hello, Chaz. That went really well. We got the fast text. Thank you for opening the door for me. We got the weird spawn. And they ended up really far away from each other, so that's not... Ah! Okay, nice shot. You got me. This might still be okay. Oh, we're losing a lot of time. Okay, let's see if we can get a super fast Kinoshita fight. Maybe I'll not go for the safe strategy here. Yeah, I won't. I immediately picked him up somehow. So far, so good. Nice, okay, that'll save us some time. Back to almost even here. Off to the mid-game slot machine. If we don't see a weapon school, then we cannot continue. Alright, that should be fine. Nice. Saved a second there. Plague, that's interesting. Because they can just do that. I got hit again. Okay, whatever. We brought it back. It was not the best, but we got it back. Still saving time. Order is about even. Alright, factory time. Let's see what we got this time. Locals, do they cooperate? They are so far. Very nice fight. Let's do it. Jump over. Now jump in. Okay. 4 seconds ahead here. Let's see what we get in the Godot's room. If we get only one weapon. Okay, we got 2 weapons. And we got the internationals. And they are running all over the place, so I can't actually hit them. Oh my goodness. Not great. Now we get to actually see Ivan here to see what happens. Blaine isn't looking at him, but we can at least see it. Oh, he's gonna be close to come. Okay, he didn't come over so that I had to turn. We're losing time. Okay, I got the gym jump, but it took a moment. All right, up to the top floor with a chance here. It all comes down to the Dragon Twins. The biggest luck element of this entire run. Pretty good school fight. Here we go. Do they stay together? Do they get hit? Good start. Uh-oh, they're gonna, yep, they came too far left. And so that caused me to teleport, and now they're not together, and now they're following me, and they came to the other side of me again, and that's the run dead. And now it's only hitting one of them. I did my best. And we'll finish the run here. We lost 6 seconds there. Because the Dragon Twins did not cooperate. This sounds like a pretty fast, slick fight. Yeah, maybe it's about the same as usual. There he is! Actually, that was slower than usual. Interesting. Alright, 4:49. That's what the world record was before. So we managed to get another sub 450. But the Dragon Twins stopped that from being a new world record. And Godot's room wasn't super fast. So there's definitely more we can do. I was thinking, man, this category is a slog. It is a bit of a nightmare. I didn't know how many more runs I was actually gonna try. Because just every single aspect of it is run killing. You just have to hope for everything to be a miracle. And so I was trying the safety strats against Kinoshita now and trying to make it less of a lottery and just get runs going. Even if it loses time. Because I knew the main time save was going to be at Kobayashi. Finally got past the menu. I forgot that I wasn't supposed to do that there. Because it... Ah! Nice shot, pretty face guy. And he got hit 6 times. Okay. To be as slow as possible before his coin appears. Let's try again. And this will be run number 300. We gotta pass the menu. Let's see if we can get it past the first split. Good. Nice. We got the slow text this time, unfortunately. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Very fast. Take it. Alright, off to Kinoshita. What do I do this time? Probably just gonna try and play it safe. Grab a weapon. Oh, it's a chain! Maybe we'll get more damage on it this time? No. Okay, so something's up here. I've seen the chain deal a lot of damage before, the double chain. And this is losing a ton of time. I'm not getting any of the damage. There has to be something I can do to actually affect that, right? Maybe next time I'll try to let it land on the ground before I start slick tricking with it. Maybe that'll somehow make it do more damage. That would be weird, but we'll try it. If this ends up not being like the ultimate run from here on out, but I don't know if I would allow that to stand forever with how much time I lost at Kinoshita. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Pretty good Jocks fight. That was a slow Turk fight, though. Jocks again, huh? And the guy that we need to hit is getting away. Yep, we can't hit him. That was really slow. And the items are as far away as possible from where they need to be. So we're losing time in a place... We're losing 2.5 seconds in a place we needed to save time. Run number 300 is not looking so hot. Let's see if we can get a miracle to happen in the factory. Like, I've been hoping to see Kobayashi. Jocks everywhere, by the way. 3 in a row. Yeah. They are just not cooperating, and they just can't stop showing up. I bet if the run had continued, I would have seen them in Goda's room as well. So that was run number 300. But only once have I seen Kobayashi immediately follow me into the pit when I jump across, which is the fastest way to do that fight. But it's incredibly inconsistent. It's just completely up to him. Good start. Got the fast text that time. Thank you for opening the door for me. Got the weird happening that time, but it's okay. Oh, I don't know why that happens. And the weapons got stuck. Great! Whoops. Forgot to dash again there. Or missed my dash, I should say. Dragons! Everybody's running all of a sudden. That doesn't usually happen with the mob. Nice. Entrees. Oh, we got the super quick Sawaguchi kill. But the slow Hasebe text. Rounding out to a pretty average start. Thank you for opening the door for me. Got the weird spawn that time. So let's try and get their money so we don't have to go all the way to the right to spawn the last two guys. Yeah, it could be worse. Could be better. Losing a significant amount of time. Let's just grab this weapon, and I'm gonna try to let it land this time. Yep, that's it. You have to let it land on the ground, and then all of a sudden it deals damage. God knows why. This game is... River City Ransom EX and EX 2007 are video games. Full of weird mysteries. Some intentional, and some maybe not so much. But now I know the most possible consistent way to actually do a quick Kinoshita fight. That is huge. So now we can get a lot more runs started. Let's focus on this one for now. Uh-oh, we got the jocks and so... Wait, maybe... Okay, no, he's there. Yep, there he goes. Whatever, could be worse. That was a slow fight. Jocks again. Double jocks again. And there he is. And that dealt him 1 damage somehow. This game. That's one of its other mysteries. And the weapons got stuck on the scenery. Oh, wow. What a mid-game. And I left early. Okay. Shoot. That run wasn't looking great anyway. But now we know that we can just let the weapon land on the ground against Kinoshita, and it will actually deal damage. That is so huge. That was very one by one there, instead of being able to hit those guys all at once. Cone dance! Slow Roxy text, or Hasebe text. So this is a very slow start. But now I know I can save the time back at Kinoshita. I was early there, that's okay. Hopefully the weapons cooperate here. Kind of. Yeah, we lost 3 seconds, but let's test this out again against Kinoshita. If we just let the weapon land on the ground. I forgot. I forgot what I was doing. I was supposed to nitro report him and grab his weapon and then let it land on the ground, but I, muscle memory. Rats. Oh well, let's try again. It is so nice to have that extra consistency at the beginning in this hardest difficulty mode. And not have to worry about Kinoshita being a lottery. What were you doing over there, sir? Alright. Oh, we got the weird early text there. That's fine. Alright, what do we get for Hasebe? That is the long text, rats. So we're losing at least 2 seconds there, because the game said so. Rounding out to a pretty average start. Let's see what the warehouse holds. Alright, we gotta do it this way. We got the mob, and we didn't get the weird spawn, so we have to use them as weapons. Not as fast as the frat boys, doing all the teleporting. But that's okay. We lost 2 seconds because of the Hasebe cutscene and not seeing the frat boys, but we can hopefully save it back by grabbing this weapon. Having 2 weapons here, letting this land. Now it'll actually do damage, because video games. If we had not let it hit the ground, it would have only dealt 7 damage every time. But because of that, we saved those 2 seconds back. Oh, hallelujah. The Kinoshita fight is not as terrible as it used to be. Hello, Entre- Oh, nice hit! That's silly. That was a slow dash. Alright, into the mid-game slot machine, because every single part of this run is basically a slot machine. If we do not see a weapon school here, the run is dead. Locals! Ow, 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 get away from- Ow, 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 okay. Well, that stinks. At least that was a good ending. But we are gonna lose some time here. Not the worst Mochizuki fight. And Cowboys. Okay, please don't do what to me. What the locals just did? And he just decided to have a square dance there, right on the back of my leg. That's... You know what? If you... Maybe I should have just danced with him, instead of destroying him with my telekinetic powers, but... Let's just move on. We barely lost time there because it wasn't that great in world record either. Now we're hoping to see a weapon school here. Alright, the Plague. That should be interesting. They're very, very aggressive. Hopefully they don't slap us around like everybody else has been. Okay, very fast. That was very fast. Now let's jump over this pit, and let's see if he cooperates this time. Alright, he didn't take that long either. So we saved more than 5 seconds. Alright, pretty bad mid-game, but it all comes down to... If we get some miracles in the late game here, I am going to grab this in case we don't get a weapon. We only have 1 weapon! Okay, thankfully we got a weapon school anyway, or else the run would have been dead, because... if we had seen a non-weapon school with only 1 weapon, we would have been barely dealing damage. But thankfully the jocks appeared. And now we can deal some consistent damage against Goda. Please don't get... Oh, he almost got away there. He's gonna get to the other side of me. Yeah, whatever. At least it only happened once. We're not losing that much time. Let's get the gym jump. Alright. Now for the final top floor school fight, and then the biggest luck element of the entire run of nothing but luck elements. The Dragon Twins. We got the Cowboys again. That's pretty one at a time. That's not the best. And I wasn't sure what was happening with the coins there. Here we go. Let's run over here and hope they stay together and hope that I just get unbelievably lucky. Just spam, spam, spam. Oh, they almost got away. They came back together. That is so lucky. Wow, okay. He almost got up with 0 HP and willpower, but I caught a break there. And we just saved 4 seconds. Okay. Now it's all up to whether terrible, terrible disasters happen versus Yamada. He could get up with 0 HP and willpower. It sounds like he's being dealt 1 damage pretty often. There he is! He's done! And time. That is a surprisingly big world record. You see how much it comes down to the Dragon Twins. We got an awesome Dragon Twins fight. Therefore, it was a resolute sub 440. That is the current world record. In Downtown Neketsu Monogatari EX 2007 Parody Bond, the hardest difficulty mode with a pre-strengthened character in 4 minutes and 36 seconds. There we go. Unfortunate mid-game. We got slapped around pretty heavily, especially by the locals in Mochizuki's room. You hate to see it, but that just shows that this can actually be beaten if anybody wants to try. Neither Mochizuki's or Taira's room were that great, but Kobayashi's room was quite good. Thank you for the GG's ersatz. Kobayashi can fall into the pit much faster than that, but it was not too bad. And everything else was not that bad. Just those 2 mid-game rooms were the biggest blemishes. And so that bothers me a little bit, but I'm not too upset. Awesome. Hope y'all enjoyed that run. Okay. So now, I have to go and play some tennis. And so I've got to stop it there. Thank you all so very much for watching. That was fun. And maybe I'll keep trying a little bit at the no pre-strengthened characters category and the easiest difficulty mode that I was doing to start this stream. We'll see. That is just, again, just lotteries every single room. You want to do some of the Neketsu games co-op with a friend? Yep, they're really fun to do with that. They're well made for that purpose, which is one of the major letdowns about EX, is that it's one of the few Kunio games that you can't do co-op, and it would have been amazing co-op. It's such a shame. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. It was a delight to be here with you. It's always an honor and a pleasure to have you. And until next time, which might be pretty soon, we'll see. I wish all of you the best that life has to offer. Have a beautiful one. Dream on, folks. Peace. Take care. All the very best. Thank you. Yep, thank you for being here.